Hi, and welcome back to this channel of news, where we say the news even if this can make troubles. Today I'm going to present two extraordinary news. The first is about a catastrophe, and the second is about adoption. The city of Kentucky was visited by the President Biden yesterday to survey the area's hardest hit by one of the most deadliest tornado outbreaks in recent USA history, which killed at least 74 people in that state and 14 in other states. The death toll is extended to risk still higher. The worst thing was the Kentucky Gov. Andy Burch said Monday, adding that it could take weeks to determine the total numbers to fatalities and the full extent of the damage. We are still finding people, the government said at a news briefing. Biden has planned to ensure the impact states get whatever they need. Kentucky officials working to identify residents killed in the weekend tornado outbreak are still trying to verify information from candle manufacturers indicating that the death toll at the factory is far lower than feared. A spokesman for Mayfield Consumer Products told the Washington Post on Monday every night that either employees unconfirmed death and 102 have been found alive, after officials initially thought that thousands has perished. Now prepare yourself, because I'm going to present to you the case of an interracial adoption. Angela Tucker felt like a racial imposter. She may have looked black, but she didn't feel that way. Tucker, 36, was adopted by white parents in a city that was 88% white when she was growing up. It left her disconnected from music such as jazz and blues music. Black art form she didn't discover her passion for until adulthood. She covered her natural hair with wigs and waved, uncomfortable with how her curly stance appeared in predominantly white environments. Tucker's parents were aware that living in the predominantly white town of Bellingware, Washington, where few people look like their kids, could be challenging, but felt they need to live close to some of the state's best hospitals because one of their children has health issues. My parents were also ready to talking to me about why it was the more predominantly white place had better medical care, said Tucker, but it didn't help me to really get a great understanding of my own identity, because I didn't see racial mirrors. Transracial adopts people racial by adopting parents of a different race and ethnicity are experimenting their own racial reckoning as the nation confront historically scarce. Most of these adoptions involve white families and children of color who, now as adults, are reflecting the racism they experimented that their parents couldn't see and rarely talk about. Classmates' racism comment about their hair and eyes were dismissed a harmless curiosity. Americans' racial dynamics were explained the language of color-built idealism. The national conversation about systematic racial diving by George Floyd's death in 2020 has cast a new light on interracial adoption and prompted transracial families to confront the unspoken cultures divides in their homes. I met a lot of youth who are really struggling because their parents don't see the racism with George Floyd murder, for example, or won't let their child go march, Tucker said. And so far, even these kids are confusing because they said, I I know my parents love me, but they don't love my people. Well, that's all for today. But remember, tomorrow we will see each other again. Have a nice day.